ran with the Penn State playbook though. That nigga had 16 catches for 400 and some yards, Joe. By receiver, the Heisman nigga that won a Heisman. Yeah. Yeah, broadcast on. I sent him the invite. I don't know, maybe he didn't get the invite. Let's see. He ain't on. I thought it said he was on. Hey, you can write in there. I sent the invite already too. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. What you looking at? Oh, yeah. Change your nigga. You get individual. You talking about on defense? Change they coverage. Yeah. Yeah, I be doing that shit. Yeah. I be in man and take my middle linebackers and put them in the flats and take the Hey, did he say something? Oh, he said 9:30. I didn't even see that. Oh, shit. I'm going to bed after this joint. So I'm going to bed after this game right here, buddy. Hey, young, come on, bro. Oh, here you come. He in there. Damn, mm. I wanted to be nephew bad as shit, bro.
Some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Staples, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bears will kick it away first. He'll bring it up. It's Thompson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's York. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defensive defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move.
Importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line
Right.
of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I know about that.
And they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression,
Yeah, you can put your niggas in cover 2, but hey, your linebackers playing like a cover 3. Feel me?
To do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this connection between quarterback, wide receiver,
Sometimes that shit fuck you up though.
and that's why they got
Sometimes that shit fuck you up though. That's why I kind of stopped doing it because too much shit was open.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah, because I be doing a couple people. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now, 4th down.
All right. Line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They wheeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming to...
There he goes. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. On the run, it's York. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown ball. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. snapped in the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
After the good gain.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches at some point.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Temple. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Miami. He lets one fly deep. He's got it down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He'll take another shot here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, it's Miami. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's looking to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Smashes through the tackle. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ball game.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Touchdown time in Tennessee. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge lob.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Mayotte. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, that was a weird one, because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy, I'm just going to take it.
Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. So here is the Tennessee offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder...
There he goes to the left. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Vols! And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Mailata. Buys a little extra time. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the deep. Makes the grab down the left side. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bears in the hurry out.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Lost to throw again. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Baylor! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Coming out with it, it's Thompson. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Handoff from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And the Vols come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. This time it's complete. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Turning it on. Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bears! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Buying some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed. And it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Bears! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connor.
Right back in the game. 28-7. Ah, damn. All right. 0-0. Hold no way. Brand new start for you. Good half. Good half. Good half.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First drive of the the second half always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Red pass, it's complete. Quick with the spin move. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Thanks for grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide and
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Well, they were probably thinking four-down territory with the third and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He's ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's third and short, you might get a short concept. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big third down stop. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so it's pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Vols are threatening in the red zone. They'll run the option. The pitch. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitch.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And that one will put him up here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good game. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by just 4 to Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The Bears will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Vargas.
Lagging this shit, man. It's all good.
Hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Knight. Grab near the sticks, it's Wilson. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. This guy is putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now because he is absolutely killing this defense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Defense playing a bail technique. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bettis. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finds a tight end down the gut. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they stop him again. And what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country.
And this defense is bowed up in the red zone, but I got to keep in mind the situation. It's still a tie game, man. I want the lead late in the ball game. Jesse, I'm going to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, it's enticing to want to try to get a touchdown here and put so much pressure on the opponent, but I think you're right. This late in the game, when it's all tied up, you just got to take the lead on the scoreboard.
Touchdown Volunteers! They move on top here in the fourth.
And I love these designed runs, gold in those situations. Gotta have it. I know I get an extra blocker with now my quarterback running the football, being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Collier. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown ball. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Collier. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes. Just refused to take it out of the reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that.
Huge play by this defense. This game had an opportunity to get very, very interesting. They step up, make the big play, make this a two-possession game now with that safety and getting the football back.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Damn it.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense with the huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
And the extra point was good. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They recover their own fumble.
That was wild as shit right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him get checked. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to punt.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Knight. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it. inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at their 14.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Collier. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The screen, he can go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They're dealing with a second and loss by Iowa. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Offense changing the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throwing right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And as he throws, and it's to intercept it, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bears! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, I ain't had no business throwing the ball anyway.
Come up with a bigger play and a more
I had no fucking business throwing the ball.
the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
So here is the Tennessee offense. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure.
There he goes. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Volunteers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss?
Oh, they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for two.
Stop it. Stop it.
Kickoff
Hey, go ahead with that.
hold on to protect
You
this lead.
spoiled for this. Oh, you know what that motherfucker about? Oh, you took it out.
He'll bring it out. It's Collier.
Oh no,
Gets
took it
across
out.
the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Mayama. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field, give yourself a shot to win.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bettis. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All the times you beat me with LSU.
Comfortable now as they close in on victory here in week 3.
Well, they get the
That shit was tough out here, buddy.
That score now
Been a good game, man.
game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. He'll bring it out. It's Collier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayama. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular
Damn.
grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
They'll start this drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. Here's an interception. Oh, they need that turnover. Barely brought down, but what a
Yeah, I fucked this up. I should have just ran the clock out. I fucked this up. If you win, you deserve to win.
great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need. And now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in the section.
Phew.
2-point plays. You didn't know it would be this crucial, but late in the ball.
Good game.
Decide the game.
Lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. Steps out on the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Timeout is
I'm taking a knee, bro. I'm not fumbling. You ain't none of that shit, man. We taking a knee, man. Good game. Yeah.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for